But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That thou art her maiden, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off! It is my lady, oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eyes discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks, to the fair stars in all of the heaven. Having some business, do not entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. Whatever eyes were there, they in her head, the brightness of her cheeks would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through an airy region stream so bright, the birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she learns her cheeks upon her hands. Oh, that I were glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay, me!
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven, unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortal that fall back to gaze on him, when he bestrides the lazy puffing clouds, and sail upon the bosom of the air.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, thou not a Montague. What's a Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not called Romeo, retain that dear perfection which he owes, without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name, which is no part of me, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I will now be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that, thus bescreening night, so stumblest upon my counsel?
By name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy of thee. Had I it written, I would tear thy word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How comest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of the king's men find thee here.
With love's light wings did I approach these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do, that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are not to stop me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eyes than 20 of their swords. Look thou at sweet and proof against their enemy.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their eyes. And, but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prologued wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundest thou out this place?
By love, that first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as the vast shore washeth with the furthest sea. I should adventure for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek. For that which thou hast heard me speak tonight, fain would I dwell on, form, fain deny, what I have spoke. But farewell, compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet, if thou swearest, thou mayest prove false. At lovers' perjuries, they say, Jove laughs. Gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay. So thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayest think my havior light. But trust me, gentleman, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou wast overheardest ere I was ware. My true love passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding to light love which the dark night has so discovered.